During our last trip to Las Vegas, we decided to give Netflix Bites, located inside MGM Grand, a try. The place is pretty spacious, and on top of being decorated based on some of their most popular IPs, the food items on the menu are named after the shows or contain some puns to make you laugh. Unfortunately, the quality of the food can be compared to some of their content, mid to say the least. We got seated pretty fast, which is always a plus when you're in Las Vegas, considering most restaurants these days require a reservation or have long lines. I started things off with a cappuccino that looked nothing like a cappuccino and instead resembled a pour over coffee with milk. Since our server was really nice and kept saying he made it extra strong, I refrained from saying anything and just went with it despite it being watered down. When it comes to the main dishes, I went with Eleven's favorite, which one can assume will be straight from a box of Eggos, and Dan chose Netflix is a yolk sandwich. By how fast the food was served, we could already tell it had been sitting under a food lamp just waiting to be served and was probably made in some sort of assembly line. Our suspicions were pretty much confirmed by Dan's potatoes being stale and at room temperature, and some of my chicken being at different temperatures than others. Speaking of chicken, they somehow accomplished to make a fried chicken that was greasy and dry at the same time, which could be the perfect meal for someone trying to cure a hangover in Las Vegas with lots of carbs and oils. Dan's sandwich looked like a prop burger as the cheese was glistening as if it was made of plastic. I don't really know what I was expecting coming in, but I guess I was expecting a little bit more than what they delivered. At the end of the day, our bill came down to $70 for 2 plates of food and my coffee, which could be considered a standard for Las Vegas, but honestly, I didn't think the items were necessarily worth at all. I would say you should come to this place for the novelty of seeing some memorabilia, not for the dining experience. Have you been to Netflix Bites? And if so, what did you order and was it worth it? If you like this kind of videos, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.